So first one, the general structure of the research article is like first thing, whenever you see any paper, the first thing that comes into your mind, what's the title of the paper? Because from the title only you judge whether you want to read the paper or not. So, because it decides whether it belongs to your field or not. So title is the most important thing. The second thing comes like abstract. Abstract highlights the important key points of the research. The third is the introduction. Introduction gives the brief idea why the author has taken has decided to work on a particular problem and how they have planned to overcome it. The next is the experimental and methods, what they have performed in their laboratory and how they did it. That will be in experimental. Then the result and discussion will conclude the data. Then the acknowledgement, references, and the information which is supportive to your hypothesis, but it's not as important as your main data will come into the supporting information. So you most of the time you will find the supporting information uh, is as an attachment to your main article. The next is like uh, this are in detail we will discuss what exactly the title means, abstract and introduction. The title means it has to be very short as well as it has to be informative. It should not include too many adjectives, which I mean claims like highly selective or highly kind of. I mean, which doesn't quantify something. So it has to be very informative, and it should include your main theme of research. I'll discuss all this point in detail in few slides, next few slides. The next is the abstract. Abstract has to be short and concise, and it must include why you have taken this problem. The first line should state why you want to go into this field, why you want to address this problem. Then next is how you did it and what are the significant data of your work. That has to be given in very short. That is what the abstract means. The introduction, it discusses, it's like it gives you it introduces you with the field. It discusses the problems involved in the field, particular field. Then it describes where your research fits into the current scenario. It uses the literature and summarizes the current problems. So it's overall general discussion kind of thing. It's not discussion. It's a general scenario of. It will give a general scenario what exactly is happening in your field. Then in the last paragraph of introduction, you must include what you did to address certain problems in your field. Next is the experimental and method. It gives you the information about how the author has carried out certain experiments, what kind of instrument they have used. Then the results is like after doing some experiments, you will get some data. So you will present the data into some figures and table format. Now, in the results section, we do explain each data points, even the how the trend is varying, or if you are recording a particular XRD X-ray diffraction pattern, then if you are getting particular peak, then it corresponds to what. Only that much will be there in results. In next discussion section, you will discuss. I mean, discuss in the sense you have got some results. Now, how you are correlating all this data experiments to give a definite answer to your hypothesis. So that is what the discussion means. So it will explains the findings, their implication on the area of research, includes the limitation of your study, and it will discuss the future research direction. The conclusion will be a short summary. It will be somewhere close to the abstract, but it won't be exactly like abstract. So it will give only the brief highlights of your work. The acknowledgement where you need to specify from where you got your financial support, and if any person who has contributed to your work indirectly, that you should mention in acknowledgement section. The references, you must you might have done some literature survey, so you must cite all the relevant published data into your paper. So references will take care of that. Then the supporting information, it includes the figures and methodology, which doesn't go into your main body, but it supports your findings. So this is how the structure of a journal research article has been organized.